Okay, so now I'm going to talk about abortions. This is a touchy subject with a lot of people. I know that. The first thing you need to understand is that an abortion is when a woman gets pregnant, obviously, and have a doctor go in and, terminate the pregnancy. Well, I have a lot of mixed feelings about this myself. I am Catholic, and it's heavily against our religion to abort. If it wasn't for being Catholic, if it wasn't for my family being Catholic, my mom would have aborted me if she tried to, but my family wouldn't let her. So, I mean, of course, I'm going to be one of those people that are like, I'm not really big for abortions, but I think there's a lot of circumstances that come into it. Now, straight up, I'm just going to say it right now. I'm not for abortion, but But if you find out you're pregnant before the fetus actually starts developing a brain, because I think if you don't have a brain, obviously you're not going to have feelings, you're not going to have a heart. If you can terminate the pregnancy before the fetus starts to develop organs, then okay. But you have like so little time to do that you got to be on that shit. So if you're active having sex, if you're out there getting it in on a nightly basis, and you don't know what to do about the abortion thing, first off, just make sure you're paying close attention. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm against abortion is for the specific reason as that kid that you're killing might be someone that could change the world. People are coming into this world like crazy. So it's just a constant slot machine of you never know what the hell you're going to get. That person could be the fucking president one day. You don't know why you want to kill that baby because you can't take care of it. Well, that's why they have adoption services. All right. Now, with that straight argument, me personally, I don't know how someone could even fathom the idea of just trying to kill a baby. All right, and this is after its organs are going and stuff. But there's people that are heartless like that. There's people that just don't want a kid. They just don't want to deal with the 9 months of carrying it around, so they try to get rid of it. Okay, I understand. Having a baby hurts, girls. It sucks. Okay, 9 months of a crappy attitude of being a bitch, straight up. Like most girls are bitches when they're pregnant. It's like your period 24/7. Basically, that's. I mean, my mom's had two other kids besides me, so I know what it's like to be around a pregnant lady. All right. The worst thing that you'll ever see in your entire life is seeing a pregnant lady that smokes not being able to smoke. All right. That is straight hell, especially if you're a kid and your mom's just like, fuck you, ho. Not really. But, anyways, being pregnant, we're not going to lie, sucks. And you get fat. Nobody likes to be fat. I mean, we are America, fattest country around, but nobody likes to have just a big old belly, alright? So I get it. You don't want to deal with 9 months and labor pains and all that, and that's perfectly understandable. But, ladies say it all the time, and guys say it all the time. When you see your child born, when you see that child brought, when you see the life come into the world, okay, it gives you a sense of purpose, a sense of feeling. You feel like you've accomplished something, right? All right. Now take the chance, take the leap of faith. I mean, if you're not going to bring a kid into the world, what else are you doing in your life? It's an extra chance for life. It's an extra chance for the world. They literally, you never know. The sky is the limit with a baby, like a newborn baby. The sky is literally the limit. Okay, so that's one of the reasons. On the counter idea, people are always like, um, abortions they're bad and stuff, but sometimes it's just for the better. When is it for the better just to fucking kill the baby instead of let it be adopted? When is it better just to say, you know what, it's not worth the 9 months. It's not worth the fact that you're bringing in a new life, and maybe you could change your life. That child could change your life. All right. Most people, when they have a kid, that kid does change their life. And you can be happy right now. You can be content with life. You can be as complacent as you want to be. All right, you could be a millionaire. You could be floating, or you could be poor, or whatever. But it doesn't matter because when you have that baby, more than likely, it's going to change the way you see the world. It's going to change things because it's yours. It's from you. You know. So I don't really understand why you want to abort. I mean, maybe you get raped. Maybe someone gets raped. Okay, and they get pregnant from the rape. That, I guess, would be acceptable to abort that baby. Maybe. Just maybe. And I say maybe because, yeah, it's a dirty thing. You know, nobody wants raped. Nobody wants a baby from rape. No one wants that constant reminder. But like I told you, that's why they have adoption services for one. Bingo. Also, maybe you want to prove to yourself, and you can prove to a lot of people in the world if you take good care of that kid and it grows up to be something great. You know that something great can come out of maybe some of the worst things in the world. You know, like okay, this child is a product of rape, but you know he's got a full ride scholarship for academics. Okay, to like Harvard or some random like belligerent school like Yale or something. You know, Princeton student, and it's all because you gave him that chance because you didn't kill him. Okay, so I mean, really, it comes down to personal preference. You know, do you want to abort? Do you want to just not deal with it? Because that's basically what it comes down to. Do you want to not deal with it at all? Or do you want to be that person that's like, you know what, let's give this life a chance? Because that's what it comes down to. Okay, life's about taking chances, but I also think life is about giving those chances out as well. Okay, so you take from what you want. Abortions, I'm not going to go out there and say they're ignorant, but they're definitely not like the number one thing. If you get pregnant, ladies, listen, if you get pregnant, okay, do not immediately say or have the idea in your mind, I need to get to an abortion clinic because you're so scared to hide it from your parents. Because that's usually what some girls will try to do. Let's try to hide it from our parents. I don't know if anybody's read the book The Perks of Being a Wallflower, but it happens in that book. You know, the main character's name in there is Charlie. His sister gets pregnant, and she doesn't want to tell her parents. So Charlie drives her to the abortion clinic, and she has an abortion because she's so scared to tell her parents. Don't let the fear that your parents are going to be so mad at you and kick you out keep you from doing something you want to do. If you really don't want to do it, if you find out you're pregnant, first off, go and see if there's any organs or anything in it. Because if there is, life has already started, and then you might as well just call yourself a murderer. It's legal. It's a legal assassination, basically. I mean, it's assassination of the womb, you know. But I mean, it really comes down to what you want, what you believe in, and what you believe in is right. Now, if you believe in just erasing the whole idea of it, then that's okay. If you can live with that on your conscience, then you're a pretty strong person, because I know I couldn't do that shit. But really, it's always going to be up in the air. You know, there's never going to be any right or wrong answer. All right, because it really comes down to preference and what you want. I don't know if this is really a rant. This is conversations with Corey. That's what we'll call this shit. But anyways, abortions. Like I said, you can choose to take a chance and raise an amazing thing, or you can give the chance to get rid of it. I mean, there's really the sky's the limit. The sky is the limit with basically anything in life. But abortion, you're either for or against pro-life. But I'm just gonna stand there strong and let you know that I'm not for abortion. I feel like new life always has a chance to change this world for the better. There's plenty of room for improvement in this world. Alright? No matter what you have, no matter what you will have in life, no matter how amazing and perfect life is for you, or you think life is, or whatever, take the chance. You will not regret it. You will not regret it as long as you do what you need to do.